Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you this makeup look, this very bronzy, sultry, smoky eye. I have not done a makeup tutorial and I cannot even tell you how long. I think it was actually June or July last year, which it's been quite a minute. This is actually the second video I am filming for a makeup tutorial for you guys because the first one did not go over as planned. Something on my camera messed up as far as like the settings and everything, and it was just a hot damn mess. So we refilmed it and I think this look came out way better than the first and I'm super proud of it. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials, just please let me know down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to start filming them again for you guys. If you don't know, I actually used to do a lot of makeup tutorials. It's kind of what I started this channel doing. And I mean, while there aren't a lot on my channel right now, I hid a lot of them just because I was super embarrassed of like the video itself, or just it was very awkward and weird. So there's not as many as on my channel as there used to be, but definitely a few that you can check out if you guys like tutorials. I will be happy to link a few of them down below, and honestly just let me know what you guys want to see. I'll be more than happy to get a few things filmed. I am filming content all day today. I did not just do my makeup to sit around the house. I need to get some content while I'm looking somewhat put together. So please hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on future content. And with further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I know I look a little crazy, you guys. I have my foundation on and my brows. I would typically either speed through or just skip it altogether when doing a makeup tutorial. So I will just go ahead and include the details of what I used in the description box. So be sure to check that out if you're curious. So we are going to be going into the original Jaclyn Hill palette today. There are a lot of colors in here that I just am obsessed with. As you can see, this palette is very well loved in my house. So it'll be really fun going in with some colors that I have not necessarily gotten to use or don't use too often. My look today, I really want to do something very deep and sultry, kind of smoked out. Now I know that the Jaclyn Hill palette is not going to have everything that I need to create my sultry look, so I am going to go in with a palette that I created myself with just some single shadows from Anastasia, MAC, Makeup Geek. I also do have my blush and my contour slash bronzer in here from MAC. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow brush, so I use it all the time and it's like permanently stained. This does have product on it currently, but it is actually like this color when it's washed. To start up this look, I'm gonna go in with this color right here, Beaches and Cream, and we're just gonna use that as an all-over shade color. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the color Soft Brown by MAC. And this is going to be going straight into our crease as our transition. So while I don't have my eyes taped or anything, I am trying to do more of that cat eye effect. So an easy way to do this and not be too harsh with it by using tape or anything is focusing on the outer V and going in that V motion, and then also following your tail. So the tail of your brow will give you a little more guidance as far as where the angle would be. And then of course, by doing the V motion like that, you will start to form that cat eye. Also, another easy trick to start carving out that wing is by taking your brush and your transition color and starting on the lower lash line to start forming that line up as well. So the reason for this, that you want to go into the transition shade, is so it's light enough to start carving it out and it's not a super harsh, deep color that's going to be harder to erase if you mess up later on. Okay, now that I have the transition shade on, I'm going to go ahead and start diving into my Jaclyn Hill palette. I honestly don't know the names of these. I know they're on the back, but I find it a little bit difficult to follow personally. I think what I'm going to go in with is Pukey, which is this shade right here in the middle. Now again, I am sticking with that Morphe M573 brush. It's the brush that we started with. I have not switched out any brushes at all. These colors are also super pigmented. I know a lot of us have played around with them, but if you haven't actually played with this palette and want to get it still, just know that these colors are very pigmented. So I did just tap off a lot of the excess, and I'm gonna go right here in my outer corner and start pouncing. And don't worry about being messy on the lid and getting it to the inner corner, because we will clean it up in a little bit. And once I've kind of pounced that color all around and I can see a noticeably deeper effect, I will actually take my brush and start flicking it to the inner corner and slowly bringing it only in my crease. I'm just now seeing myself in the viewfinder. These colors that I have on my eyes are not as intense as they're showing up on camera. They are very much more dialed down. So just bear with me, but I am going to start neutralizing. I'm not going to make this as warm of a look as it may start to appear. So we're going to go in with my all-time favorite shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's Buns, which is this like reddish, beautiful, I would say it almost has like a mauvey undertone eyeshadow. This is by far my favorite shadow. If she would just come out with single shadows, I would like stock up on these because I absolutely love it. Okay, now with the darker shades, you're not going to want to go any further than your crease. I will use, oh, and I actually didn't even tell you guys, this is a Sigma E25 brush that I'm going in with. I know MAC makes a comparable brush. I don't know the number. I think it's like a 215 or something. But this is by far one of my favorites to go in with a dark, deep shade on the outer V of your eye. As the product leaves your brush, you're not going to want to go any further than your crease. And you're going to want to start pushing it into the middle of your lid as well. But when you're initially going in with that dark color, you're going to want to start in this very, very outer corner and slowly bring your way in so you can start defining your eye. Okay guys, the last dark color that we're gonna go in with is the color Chip, and it's this purpley brown shade right here. I really like this shade, but I don't use it commonly. Usually my go-to mix of shades would be Buns and Mocha. I usually love doing a smoky eye and having them in my outer V, but honestly, I don't commonly get to use this shade, and I absolutely love the color Chip, so we're gonna go in with it today. And with this shade, we are going in the outermost part of the outer V. Just a little bit will do it and really tie in this look. So to tie in a little more bronze, I think what I'm going to do is go in with the shade Meeks. I think that's the shade Meeks. It's this one right here in the middle, and we're going to just put in a little bit just in the center of the eye, and then we'll blend it out with like maybe a highlight color in the inner corner. I also don't know where my Fix Plus is, so I'm going to go in with this Morphe setting spray and see if it'll do the trick, because I do want to wet this brush to make it a little more intense. Okay, now I'm going in with the second highlight shade in the palette. I'm not going to wet this, I'm just going to kind of see what it'll do. We may have to wet it, we'll see. So it's not really coming across on camera like it is in person, like I said, but I do kind of like it without wetting the brush first, because I think it's not as crazy intense, and it just kind of, I think, blends into the bronze shade a little bit better. So we're just going to do that. Okay, I'm really sorry you guys that that's not showing up correctly on camera for you. I was playing my settings all day today and I thought I nailed it. I don't think now that I did because I thought it would show true to color and it's not. Alright, well you guys, let's go ahead and do the lower lash line and then we'll move on to the face and then finish up this look. Okay you guys, I'm going to go back into the shade Buns in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and just on the very tip of this brush, this is a M507 by Morphe. I'm going to take this and go along the entire lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantastic Omega Bronze, the Coconut Perfect Tan. When I ordered mine, the person who delivered it, I guess, dropped the box or something, because now mine has a giant hole in the middle. But it's fine. I mean, I can still use some of the product, so I'm not going to, you know, freak out about it. Okay, and then like I mentioned before, I'm going to go in with the shade Pinch Me by MAC. This is one of their refillable pans. That's why it's not in its own like casing. But I absolutely love the Pinch Me shade. I saw it in the store one day and was like, I have to have it. So completely ordered it to put my Z palette and seriously obsessed. I'm going to go in with the shade Champagne Pop by Becca and use this as my highlight. Okay, so I thought I had a black eyeshadow by Anastasia, but I guess I don't. I'm going to go in with the black shade in the, right here, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know why I just forgot that. What I'm going to do is actually use this as my eyeliner just on my, my lash line on the top lid. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the liner. I did do my waterline. Of course, I tightlined my top line, and I fixed the inner corner of my eyes with the highlight. So what I'm going to go in now is finish this look with the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade, I don't know what shade this is. Oh, Sandstorm. I'm not going to do a lip liner either because this is basically a liquid lipstick and I don't necessarily need one. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot to go in with my mascara. This is my Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I do like this when I'm in a pinch. I don't have any of my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara around, so I've been using this lately and falling back in love with it. And that completes the final look, you guys. So I just got glam to sit around the house for the win. So we're going to film some content and film some videos. Make sure you subscribe before you leave and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on the videos that I will soon be uploading. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy makeup tutorials. I'll be sure to do them more often if I see that a lot of you guys are still wanting, you know, me to do them. And they're fun. They're just an easy sit down video. I get to play with makeup, and honestly there's no better time than right now to do it. So you guys let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.